Is Joe Rogan teasing Christians for the clicks? A lot of people have asked, well, pay some attention to the Joe Rogan Oliver Anthony interview. And I watched the whole thing a couple of times and I really enjoyed it and I've got some thoughts. But Rogan's material is notoriously difficult to sort of treat the way I like to be treated. It's if you put it up, it basically gets blocked by Joe Rogan and his organization. So what that means is that people mostly just sort of feed off of the various clips channel that the Joe Rogan Experience allows onto YouTube. And I've noticed with many of these guests, which have maybe just 5 or 10 minutes of Christian material in them, that these often make the clip channels. Now, I don't know, it could be the algorithm, could be the bias from the algorithm, but what amazes me is how some channels just really go after these things. And again, maybe it's the algorithm, but Joe Rogan regularly opens up clips of people making a Christian appeal to him for YouTube creation. Now, it could just be smart business decision because there are so many Christians for whom this is extremely salient. But I really wonder that it might not be Joe Rogan, it might be whoever's managing his stuff. They've simply realized that the algorithm rewards talking to Stephen Meyer, the Oliver Anthony, getting into his Christian background. And again, if you listen to enough Rogan, you sort of have a sense of where Rogan's at. And often depending on the guest. With some guests that are more skeptical, he'll just sort of mock Christianity and call it foolishness. That seems to have changed, but it's always hard to know because a lot of it depends on the guest that's in front of him. But again, what's amazing is just how regularly the tiny little segment where the person makes a Christian testimony or an appeal or an argument, it's amazing just how many times these segments get selected for running the little clips on YouTube that therefore can sort of be appropriated by Christian YouTube. And then like this Rushan KD guy, what's really fun about him is if you go to his videos, just if you get all of his thumbnails up on one page, it's like the one picture of him that he must have decided this one gets the clicks. This picture goes on every single thing. Joe Rogan shocked by Oliver Anthony's Christian testimony. End times trumpet heard by millions finally caught on camera. Joe Rogan admits this about God after hearing Oliver Anthony's viral video. Jordan Peterson pressed on the resurrection of Jesus, as if this is the first time. Christian pitched Adam 22 and Lena the plug on Jesus and monogamy at whatever. And famous scientist admits this about prayer. So I don't know if Lex is running the same thing, but it could just be that those who are running these channels understand that Christians have this real desire for some of these high status, high profile people to convert because this will help the cause. That any kind of little thing, it's sort of like Dumb and Dumber, so you're saying there's a chance. And off they go. And of course, the face just on every video. So, yeah, I just made that observation and I wanted to put it out there. And I'm really curious what you think. Do you think that whoever's running these channels knows? I mean, I would imagine that they can see if they get somewhere near to Christianity, it's like, boom, spike in the algorithm. So let me know what you think.